So, hee hee ha ha, funny story. I thought that Sean's railway video came out tomorrow. I thought it came out at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So I was fully like building my whole day around not filming this video today and filming it tomorrow, or like filming a whole different video this week. Just to like look at my phone and be like, oh my god, Chan Railway video out now. That was crazy. And I do have plans later this evening. And because this was not part of my anticipatory plan for today, I am not all here. I was preparing to go out. I was consuming things with the intention to be ready for when I left my home. Now I need to film this video before I forget and have absolutely no time for it. So if you're like, why does Sam sound crazy? It's because I was not planning to be talking to anybody at this current moment in time. There's a lot of forces at work up here. A lot of evil forces at work, and none of them are the type to sit in a chair and film a commentary video. None of them are ready for that. This was not on the agenda today. So, but hopefully, maybe this will add a nice little levity, because as we've seen from some of my previous Stray Kids videos, we have not been feeling the comebacks. Like Chick Chick Boom was like good, but like I've been waiting for an album to hit. And this is our first full-length album in a hot minute, and it has all of their solo songs, and obviously because I watched like their live stream of their concert in Korea, I have seen the stages for these solo songs, and I've been like, oh my god, next album solo songs, and they have been. So I'm very excited to get into their solo music, but I have to listen to their group songs. There's 3 group songs to start off with. Why we have a Walking on Water remix when this album is already like 12 songs long, I don't know. We don't need it. I'm really hoping that this song is good. I have heard basically none of it. Like, I've seen little clips of like dance challenges, but it's not like pervasive in my life the way that I feel like some other comebacks are, and that worries me because like, why are people talking about this song? But maybe it's secretly really good. I would love for it to be really good. I would love for this comeback to be good. I want all the group songs to be good, and I know that the solo songs are good, but I'm like ready to get into it on a deeper level with the words, with like the visuals, with the choreography, and like a not stage performance. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna watch all of the music videos. We're gonna listen to all the songs in order, and we're gonna start with Walking on Water. I'm so excited. Oh, who's on the, is that Felix? Who's on the motorcycle? Bow and arrows are beautiful. I need to bring them back. Oh. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. Don't. I'm gonna hold judgment. Is that Christopher? Put on a shirt. Oh my god. I don't like the rhyme scheme. Okay, you know, okay. I fear that this concept is too cool for Stray Kids. I know that sounds crazy, but when I see a concept this like big and like, and in your face, I don't know, maybe it's just because the image that I have of Stray Kids in my head, but it's really hard for me to be like, oh yeah, they pulled this off perfectly. I don't think they're cool enough for this concept. I think if an ATEEZ, if an NCT did this, I'd be like, let's go. I don't think Stray Kids is cool enough for this concept. I'm sorry. I just feel like they've made so many songs in like such a like a pop genre that for them to do something so clearly hip-hop inspired, obviously the album being called Hip and Hop, I just feel like they're not hip-hop enough for this. I just feel like when I think hip-hop artist, I do not think of Stray Kids. Like, not even a little bit. Like, they're very far down on like the idol group list of groups that I'm like, yeah, they have done hip-hop, they could do hip-hop, and they've done it successfully. I don't think that Stray Kids I don't think that they reached that quota. I don't think they've crossed that line. I think that obviously I think Stray Kids are really good, but if you're like, oh my god, recommend me some like K-pop artists who like do really good hip-hop music, I would never in a million years tell you to listen to Stray Kids. I would not. I simply would not, and you cannot look me in my eyes and tell me that they do hip-hop music. Because they don't. They don't. Let's not lie to ourselves right now. They don't do hip-hop music. They do good pop music. They do dance music. They do electronic music. They do a lot of good genres. I don't think that you can point to one specific direction where I'm like, those are hip-hop artists. They are inspired by hip-hop, etc., etc., etc. Maybe like inspired in the way that all K-pop music is inspired by hip-hop and black people, but like, I don't think that this is a concept that they're pulling off very well. Like, it started at the very beginning with like, it goes from like Handalino, and I'm like, Oh no, these are not hip hop boys. These are not hip hop boys. Even in like if you're watching like the dance line, you look at Lino, you look at Felix, you look at Hyunjin, I feel like they're all good modern dancers. They do good pop dance, and they do like pop dance in the way that all pop music now is very hip hop inspired. But like if you were to be like, oh, they're hip hop, no, I don't know. I like either you get it or you don't. You either agree and you see what I mean, or you don't get it because you're living in delusional lands. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just saying I don't think that this is a concept that Stray Kids should be doing. Or if they were to do it, they really need to wow me more than this song wowed me, and more than this dance wowed me. Maybe I need to watch like a performance video, because I still feel like it's not giving hip hop. They are not giving hip hop, and that's okay. They don't need to be hip hop artists. But for them to do a album concept hip hop, and for them to do like a hip hop song, it's not giving. It's not giving what I think it needs to give. I was very willing and open. That's why I was very silent for that first watch through. I was just like listening to the song. I was very open to the idea that like, hey, maybe they can do hip hop. But you could disagree if you want. You could disagree if you want. I don't think they're giving hip hop. I think that it's missing the mark a little bit. But let's watch it through one more time with the words. Maybe the words will give hip hop. I think that Han's raps were really good. That flow was really nice. But I don't think anything else about this is giving hip hop. But let's rewatch. We always give the song a second rewatch. Also, Storm and Water is too much of a slight right for me. It just is so goofy when Lino does it. I'm sorry, he's a sweet. I love Lino, but he's not. Don't do that. Hold on, is this all in English? Hold on. See, this song part, really good. There's nothing about it that gives hip-hop though. This is so an NCT song to me. I don't know why Stray Kids are performing this. I fear the day that NCT 127 does a cover of this song and just destroys the original. Because this is an NCT song. This is not a Stray Kids song. No, see, that was a good rap. Chongmin, we'll talk when you can home. I'm so happy that this is Seungmin's era. Seungmin's really coming into his own. I'm so proud of him. NCT would have eaten this up. When I think hip-hop, I think NCT. That's how you know how low the bar is, and the fact that Stray Kids are still missing it. I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love them, I love them, I love them. That's my husband. So it hurts me for me to be like, that rap was not it. I'm walking on water, call me Harry Potter. Don't say that. Actually, don't say that to my face. Actually, turn around, go stand in the corner, think about what you've done, rewrite that line, and come back to me. Because why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's the funny part, is that I feel like literally NCT just did this with Walk. Walk, so good. That song is hip-hop. And they eat that song up. I love Walk. So for them to basically take a very similar concept and do it worse, why did they ever let the song at the booth? Because even, I'm not saying it's a bad song. It is a good song. I enjoyed this song. Except for that verse and except for some of the parts in it. But on the whole, Han ate. This is a great song. And the pre-choruses, Ian and Seungmin, they ate. But why, after listening to this song and knowing how much Walk just dominated and how good that song is and how similar it is in concept and style, because not only is that a good song, literally like using the metaphor of walking, like I get that this is a different metaphor, walking on water, and NCT is basically being like, oh, look at the way we walk, it has so much groove and style, but like even then, like that's a better metaphor. I just don't get how you can listen to your song and see the concept for it and then like look at NCT's and what they just did and be like, we should still put this out. Babes, even if it was good, your ops just did it better. Your number one enemy just did it better. Like recently too, within the past 28 hours. And you're gonna still put this out. That's what hurts me, is that I know the Stray Kids could do better because they were leading the charge. They won Kingdom. They were leading. They were leading so hard. God's Menu was that bitch. Is that bitch. God's Menu made my Spotify Wrapped. And then for them to continue to put out songs in which I'm just like, you're so close. You're so close. But I fear here. I did not expect to get into such like a deep introspection about Stray Kids, but because I love them and because every album I feel like I have an issue with something. And again, that could be on me. You don't have to agree. This could be fully on me. I could just be a Debbie Downer, and you can turn this video off right now. But I still simply must speak my truth, is that I feel like there's always something about a comeback in which I'm like, this is not it. And I wanted to be it every single time. I want Stray Kids to reach back up to It Boy status, but I feel like they've fallen so far. They've fallen so far. Because I feel like as they were like the front runners, and now they're just trying to catch up. Like, I feel like last concept, they were doing that Latin moment. You know who was eating the Latin moment? ATs. This time they're trying to do a hip-hop moment. You know who just ate a hip-hop concept? NCT. I just feel like if we just stick to doing our thing, even if our thing was like not hitting, we have to keep stirring that sauce. We have to keep adding shit to the pot until it starts eating. Until people want to eat it, we have to start adding to our pot. We can't start going around the kitchen, pulling other people's pots and being like, oh yeah, this is mine now. No! Don't do it! And not in the plagiarism sense. I'm not claiming anybody's stealing anybody's content, but I'm saying that it's clear that like when one tide raises a ship, they're like, oh, well, then we should swim over there because that tide's really high right now. No! Find your own tide! Carve your own path, chart your own course. I feel like we were doing that. And we were doing so good. Because we had, what did we have? We had God's Menu. We had that whole album. I Miss You. That's another thing that hurt me, is that I felt like we were going back to noisy with this. Like, the concept photos were so noisy. Or no easy. How do y'all pronounce it? I pronounce it noisy because it sounds a little bit like both. But no easy. It just, the concept photos were giving that. And it's a full-length album, and I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna eat like No Easy eats, because I still, to this day, think that No Easy is their best album. And they've had many albums since then. Nothing has been able to touch No Easy. But then even then, we had Ordinary, great song. We had with Maniac. And then we had Accident, another great song. And then we started doing other shit. And it wasn't my favorite. I don't think it was good. But I'm not saying that because what we're cooking in the kitchen is bad, that means we have to start going up to other people's kitchens, taking a ladle of their soup and being like, we're gonna add to this and make it ours. No! You had a good broth to start with. Keep cooking with the broth! Don't abandon shit just because the tides are low. It just hurts me. As a stay, it really does hurt me because I love them. And I love them and I want them to be successful. But I feel like, or I just want them to be better. Hey, maybe that's the hot take I need to say. I just want them to be better. Because I feel like if they did their concepts that they are following in the footsteps of other people, if they did it as well as those people or better, I'd be like, this eats. I love that everybody can do a Latin moment. I love that everybody can do a hip-hop moment. But I don't think that they can. That is the crux of the issue. I don't think that they can. Because I feel like Chick Chick Boom is like good and fun. But I don't feel like it was really that pow, big moment that I feel like they've had in the past and that they can have in the future. And this one, oh no. You've already gotten me started on this one. Why? Why do a hip-hop concept if none of y'all are like hip-hop boys? Because I'm almost certain that like the entire dance line did not grow. Maybe Lino. Maybe Lino is like the one with the most like hip-hop trained background. But even like when you see them do like a dance break, like a dance solo moment, it's never giving hip-hop. It's giving hip-hop in the way that like all modern dance now is hip-hop, but it doesn't have like the roots that I feel like it needs to have for you to see it in like their actual like dance performance. They're not hip-hop enough. You don't, like, when you watch hip-hop dancers, like, that are true hip-hop dancers, you can see it in the way that they move, and the way that they step. And I feel like NCT tapped into that with Walk. Like, just watch Walk and, like, literally look at the way that they're moving. And then look at the way that they're moving and walking on water, and I'm like, it's not giving the same thing. It's not. And if they did, we would have no issues. I'd be like, oh my god, incredible. Because the song itself is really good. But I feel like the way that they do it, it's not giving hip-hop in the way that it needs to give hip-hop. I don't feel like genuinely. Especially also because before Walk, NCT 127 has had many really good, like, hip-hop, true roots in hip-hop inspired tracks. Like, I would be like, oh yes, that's something that they do really well. Even a ballad, because I feel like a lot of times people don't think hip-hop and ballad are one-to-one. People just think that, like, hip-hop and rap are, like, that's the automatic correlation. There are really good, like, also, like, R&B, because I feel like those are, like sister genres. The R&B hip-hop vibe is very NCT to me. Even though people only, like, really know them for, like, Sticker and their loud, like, noise music, I feel like they will eat up an R&B hip-hop track every single time. I cannot name a single R&B or hip-hop track that Stray Kids has ever done. Because they don't make that kind of music. And that's okay. But then if you're going to branch out and do that fucking vibe, you have to eat. You have to eat. Especially when you know other people are doing it really well. You have to eat. And I don't think that this was giving. I don't think it was giving, unfortunately. I wish upon anything that it did. But it did not. Which is sad. Anyways, that was a very, very, very long rant for this very short song. Also less than 3-minute song. Also, let me make it so clear. Even if I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I didn't like this song. I don't like their comebacks. This is the first time I'm listening to the album. I've already bought the albums. I've already bought the albums. So they get my money either way. I make this point every time. I love Stray Kids as a group, and their success within making good music has nothing to do with how much money I give them. Well, it does a little bit. I did buy less albums this time than I did the previous comebacks just because I was fearful with what they would give me this comeback. But we're only on the first song. We cannot judge so harshly on the first song. We have to move along. We have to move on to Bounce Back. I do like this song. I think the song is really good, and it's pointed a finger onto exactly the issue that I feel like I've been talking about. Thank you, Sigmund. Stray Kids are gonna rock the world. Stray Kids are a rock group. What the fuck do they know about hip-hop? They make rock music. They are punk, rock, pop, punk type boys. And I feel like that's their niche. I feel like that's their thing. I'm not saying that other people can't branch out, blah, 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 step outside of your comfort zone, blah, 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 blah. But you can't do that badly. You can't do that badly. Like, if you're gonna step outside the box, it's gotta be good. Or you gotta put it on SoundCloud. You gotta charge people money. Come on. That's what I feel like. I feel like Stray Kids does it so well, and I feel like they rarely tap into it, which doesn't make any sense to me, because I feel like rock music is like their shit, and I feel like they do it really well. The only thing that I feel like could be holding them back from continuing down that direction is the JYP conspiracy that I have. Is that JYP, the company, thinks that only, like, each group has to have their thing and none of their other groups can have that thing. That's why I feel like ITZY's getting fucked so hard. Because they had, like, their cute little, like, girl next door thing, and then NMIXX came in and was like, ha, that's ours now. And now ITZY's stuck because they can't really do anything or go anywhere, because Twice has, like, the bad mature girl concept, and then NMIXX has, like, the cutesy younger concept, and then ITZY's just, like, literally middle child stuck with no personality. And that's why I feel like ITZY's flopping so hard. That's the only thing that I can feel like is affecting Stray Kids, is that Extraordinary Heroes has carved that rock genre so hard. They're like, this is our niche. You cannot touch it. Which doesn't make any sense, because multiple groups under you can do the same thing. That's the only thing that I can think of, is that, like, they cannot do rock because Extraordinary Heroes is already doing rock. But, like, they do rock so well. They do rock so well. And I feel like their roots are in rock music. And that's like the whole thing with the whole Stray Kids concept of them being like, we're not like other groups, we're different, we make our own music, we chart our own course, we do things our way. And I feel like that's very punk rock of them. So for them to be like, haha, hip-hop comeback. No! Not if it's gonna be bad. You can do it if it's gonna be good, but if it's not, just do what you're already doing. The rock stew, the broth that's been brewing is delicious. We need to just go back and sip that a couple more times. Because this song's good. You know what this song is? This song is rock. Really good lyrics, really fun instrumentals. Once again, Han, the rap, beautiful. Ian's line where he's like, right after releasing an album, we move on to the next comeback encore. I don't think that's something that you should brag about, bestie. I think you're being overworked. Have you considered a union? I don't think that your company's actually treating you that well. That's my hot take. Because after an album, you should promote that album and then maybe like rest a little bit and then do like a tour comeback encore moment. Because you back to back. Bad for the body, bad for the brain. But good song. Really enjoyed this song. People in the comments are saying that the lyrics used to be have a little bit more bite to them, which I would love to see. I think that's another thing that I really have an issue with when I listen to Stray Kids music, is that they make a lot of music like this. A lot of music where they're like, we're the best. Stop talking to us, get out of our face. And that's, you can notice how I did not comment on that. How I always bring that up in the previous album listen-throughs. Is that I'm like, they make the same fucking song every fucking album. They make the same, They make the same song every album. Every single album, there's a song where they're like, actually, we're better than you. Don't talk back to me because we worked really hard and we're better than you. Bleh. Every fucking album, I swear, for the last 6 comebacks, we've had a song just like this. But this one is good, so I'm gonna ignore that. I'm going to ignore that. But another thing that I feel like is an issue because of the JYP hierarchy, they're not allowed to say any curse words in their songs because they want to keep it family friendly. And I feel like y'all are grown now. We need to start saying fuck in the song, actually. We need to start putting fuck in the lyrics. Because I feel like that's another thing, is that their music gets so watered down. The big reason why and how they're not able to like really have that pop, that big moment that I feel like other groups are having right now, is that they have to constantly water their music down to be released, which sucks, and why they shouldn't have re-signed their contract with JYP. But that's just me personally, because why are we putting out music that's not like the original core message? Because I feel like that's another thing, is that I feel like a lot of Stray Kids songs gets really repetitive and it feels really like empty and vapid and inauthentic, and I feel like that's in part due to the fact that they have to water down all the shit that they're actually writing, because they can't like release anything that's like, oh my god, too much. Just take a big swing. Take a big swing. I'm tired of all these people pulling their punches. It gets really, really boring. So I would love for the demo version of this to come out. I'm sure that it is great. It actually has like gag-worthy moments. Because that's the thing. I have not been gagged by Stray Kids comeback in a hot minute. And I'm waiting to be gagged again. And I know that they have it in them. Because Hyunjin, who just debuted with that buzz cut, mwah, beautiful, gagged. That was iconic. Let's bring that energy into the studio. Let's bring that energy into the studio. Because I want the music to be good. Like, so good that I'm like, oh my god, is there any more soup back in the kitchen? I need a bit more. Like, I don't even think I have any of their recent comebacks in my car. That's how little I listen to their new music. Because it's not giving. No Easy, I will listen to. Like, no skips, on repeat over and over and over again. Because that album's so good. The new albums, I don't even think I have the newest album in my car, because I just don't listen to it. Because it's not gagging me, and I wanted to so badly. Anyways, maybe the third song will. Maybe you featuring Tablo will, because Epic High is an actual hip-hop group. The song sounds so familiar. No. I hate an empty chorus. Good song. Another good song. Another song under 3 minutes. But it's a good song. And I feel like Tablo adds a lot because he's a good rapper. I love Epic High. Love the lyrics. I love that it's another sort of like heartbreaking love song. I feel like they do not write enough heartbreaking love songs. And great vocals. Great rap. Love the way that like Changbin and Tablo like have like a little back and forth moment. Love that. Great lyrics. Great song. No notes. Great song. No notes. I hope that I get to hear it during the tour, because this is a great song. I would argue 3 very strong songs for the group songs. 3 strong songs for them? Not necessarily. But I feel like Bounce Back and You, very, very good. Walk on Water. Let's listen to the hip version. Let's listen to the hip version, and then we can judge it a little harsher. I dislike this version so much I'm going to stop listening. It did not make it better. It made it worse, actually. No, thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll go back. Maybe at the end of the album, if I'm still very feeling perturbed by Walking on Water, I will go and like watch the performance video, because I want to like it, because I like the song. The song itself is really good, but I just can't help thinking, if NCT 127 got that song, oh, what a beautiful comeback we would have had. What a beautiful comeback we would have had for NCT 127 specifically. I just need somebody to do like an AI cover. An AI cover or like a real life cover, because it's the end of the year shows. That's when people do their big performances. That's when people do covers. If NCT 127, or I guess 126 now, could go on stage and do this song, oh, I know that they would eat it up. They would eat. Alas, this is a Stray Kids song. So an AI cover shall suffice. If someone wants to make it, I would love to see it, because I feel like it'd be so good. Because I feel like it's also just like the tone of their voice. That's the thing that I was like realizing listening to you, is that the tone of their voice, it does not sound very hip-hop. It does not sound like, you know how people are like, there are like real rappers and then there are idols who rap? I feel like the tone of their voice, while I do feel like 3 Watchers specifically very strong rappers, the tone of I guess the group overall leans very hard in like the idols who rap sort of category, where I feel like it's hard therefore to take them seriously as hip hop artists, quote unquote, when they just don't have that like tone, they don't have that cadence, they sound very poppy when they sing. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen those TikToks of like people making fun of musical theater girlies trying to sing a pop song, and it's like, it's the over pronunciation of everything, it is the dictation that you can hear in every word, where it's like, that's not how the vibe is supposed to be. You're doing a little bit something wrong, and I don't like it, and I want you to stop. I feel like that's a thing as well, and like the way that they have grown in their voices, they did not grow into hip-hop artists. It's just the tone is off, and like that's fine, just then don't make hip-hop music. Stick to your rock soup. I love your rock and roll soup, I love your punk rock soup. Stop trying to steal hip-hop. It's not your vibe, and that's okay. That's not what I'm coming here for. It's like when you're going to like, I don't know, like a Chinese restaurant, they have like chicken fingers on the menu. Why is that there? That's not what anyone's coming here to order. That all out of the way, we can finally get into the solo music videos and the solo songs, because I am so excited for these, because these did gag me. I need to stop separating it in my mind, because even though these songs were technically released earlier, they're still part of this comeback, and these solo songs did gag me. I wish I had seen them for the first time with this album, because I feel like I would have had like such a more positive opinion overall, because now that like I already know what's coming, it doesn't have the same factor, but like let me rest you assured that when I watched this live with like the 8 tour, gagged, Railway gagged, Ultra gagged, Hallucination gagged. So I'm really excited for these songs. We're gonna start, obviously because we're still going in order, with Railway. I'm so excited. It was crazy. The contacts, oh my god. Okay, budget, okay, suit. Oh my god. When I say I need someone to match my freak, this is what I mean. Literally me, knocking at the bars of my enclosure trying to get to him. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a freak. Oh my god. He's a vampire. He's a hot, sexy vampire. Yeah. I love this part. Freak. Freak. Freak behavior. Freak behavior. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a freak. Corset? Do it. Kill the beast. Oh my god, it is like a vesty corset. Okay. Now! That's what I'm fucking talking about. That is what I'm fucking talking about. That gag worthy. This is what I mean, where I was like, I need something from Stray Kids that just gives, that makes me go, this, Christopher. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, where I'm like, I don't like these songs, but like, I know that they could do better. This is better. This is incredible. This is iconic. This is everything. Absolutely gagged that he did not take any clothes off, because on the stage he's basically naked. But this is iconic. Also, just like, not only the song is so good, but this music video, the set, the costume design, the like overall cinematography, like the color grading and everything to like make it look like super crazy. Like, this had artistic vision. This is art. This is incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And now we have to go back and read it with those crazy, nasty words that Christopher wrote. Also, his acting. Look at him. He's an actor. His face is giving crazed maniac. And also, like, the obvious, like, jumping or, like, wire work or whatever they had to do to get him in the air. Like, this is great. Also, he's fiending. He's a freak. I love this. Crazy line, sir. Freak. Imagine being like so down bad that you gotta make not only a whole song about how badly you're fiending for it, but do a whole visual metaphor where you're a vampire killing people. Because of how bad you want it. Break, no break, just straight, just go insane. Freak! Freak! I love that scene, it's insane! See this? Ah! That's this crazy. He can do this, but he can't say fuck? We simply have to realign our priorities. The corset talking. Oh, it's just a vest with a corset like boning in it. I thought he actually had like the straps for the corset. Boom. Commit! Incredible. Absolutely iconic. I cannot wait to hear it live. It will end me. It will rebirth me. I love this song. I love this song. I love Christopher Baggachan. I love this song. It's absolutely incredible. And I love the music video. It's just so good. I wish this came out not in December. Like literally the day after Christmas. Crazy. Should have came out in October. For his birthday. Ugh. I love this song. Absolutely, not only a great song, just like the sound of the song. I'm also very biased, it's all in English. But not only just like the sound of the song, but like the visual. Oh, what a good music video. This is what I mean. This is the standard. We can reach it. This is what I mean. When I'm like, why aren't they giving me something to wow at? This is something to wow at. Ugh, beautiful. 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 Now, next up, Felix with his beautiful angel wings. The little lad. Another incredible song. Another incredible song. I also love the sound of this song. It just feels so like, it feels so like rock, like a grunge sort of sound. And I feel like I love that. And I feel like that is so a Felix vibe. Like like an emo grunge sort of sound. Like I was like, maybe the auto-tune's like a bit much, and I get that that's like a whole stylistic choice of them, but I just sometimes wish that they pulled it back because I feel like sometimes it obscures rather than enhances the vocals. Or I'm just like, I would love to just like hear the voice sing, but I feel like it really like adds to the grungy sort of like distorted vibe of the song. Now I do wish that in the last chorus we got one little screamo moment. I feel like if we just like let him scream as like an ad-lib, it would have been beautiful. It would have added so much to the song. But I love this vibe. I love this like moment. It's great. And the music video is beautiful. I love his little lad costume. I love his wings. I love how he's in the woods. They shot on location. I love that for them. But now one more time with the words. My favorite chorus. Oh, is this literally a song about Beauty and the Beast? Honestly, slay. Honestly, slay. Honestly, slay. I did not catch any of that the first time I listened to it. Slay. I thought he was speaking like the Beast metaphorically. He's literally singing as if he is Atom, Prince Adam. Honestly, slay. I love a fun little, like, not about me, actually about this other thing concept. I think that's so fun. And he made a great song. And like, I feel like grunge is like so befitting of him and the song and the vibe. Because when he was like something guest on, I was like, what are we talking about? I thought it was like a metaphor for something I did not understand. No, it's literally a song about Beauty and the Beast. That's so interesting. I did not even think that was like the idea behind the song. I thought that this was just like genuinely like, oh, a heartbreaky love song. No, it's about Beauty and the Beast. I love that. Go on, Felix. And he like sounds really good. I love how in the chorus versus the verses, he like changes the tone of his voice. And it goes so much better with the song. Did I feel like it needed a rap? No. And I feel like his pronunciation of some things were interesting choices. At one point he says everything instead of everything, and I'm like, why? Why'd you say it like that? I don't know. Sometimes I worry that the direction given in the booth is hindering the performance, because I feel like some of the ways he pronounced things and some of the ways that he like finished his sentences were just like interesting choices. I didn't love them. I feel like if we made other choices it would have sounded better, but it's fine. I still really enjoy the song, and I feel like Felix did a really good job, and I love like this genre and the way that we are letting his voice progress in this way. I just feel like this grungy sort of sound is like so perfect for his voice, and I want to hear more of it in the future. Oh my god, y'all, we've made it to Hallucination! The Hallucination! Come. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Not only because I already love the song and because Ian is my bias-in-law. It's also because this song used to be a Changbin song. It's a song that Changbin made, and Ian was like, actually, no, please, Young, let me have it. And being the gracious man he is, he did. So it is very Changbin inspired. Lyrics by Changbin, composed by Changbin. I love my man, so I love this song. Oh, his country little crop shirt. I love it. I love this look. Oh my god. We're wet in the pool. Or I guess it's the bathtub. I love a bathtub moment. Again, the artistic direction, beautiful. I think he's the first one to have a dance. Well, I guess Chris had a little bit of dancing. But this is like a dance break. Freak! 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 Ah! Crazy. But what a fit! Look how pretty. Look at pretty boy Jungin. Okay, one more time with the words. One more time with the words. I love the sound of the song, but I feel like I'm not appreciating the lyrics. I also love the set. I do feel like Chris had the, like, most wowing, like, artistic direction, but I still think this is very good. Oh my god, horror? Crazy. And Shaman made this song! Oh! Crazy. I need Shaman to show us the demo. I need Shaman to give us the demo, actually, because these lyrics are crazy! Oh my god. Ugh, love this song. It's so good. I'm so proud of him. This is an incredible gag-worthy moment. And a prince. Oh my god. She's so real for that, honestly. She's a freak. You're a freak. Well, I guess it's not a bridge if there's no more chorus, but I guess like a post-chorus send-off moment. Ugh, incredible. Actually incredible. Actually, we need to speak about it at length, because this is a crazy song for my man to write. I need the demo. Changmin. I need it on my desk by 3 p.m. I need the demo. I need to hear Changmin do this, because I don't remember if Changmin said it or if Ian said it, but like the story behind it is that this used to be like a pure rap song for Changmin, and then Ian was like, no, bestie, let me have it please, and then he turned it into like a singy sort of song. And I think this is incredible. This is what I mean where I'm like, you could take things from other people and then like make it your own and still eat. But then sometimes you take things from other people and then you don't eat, and then you're like, why did you take it in the first place if you weren't going to eat? This is incredible. So much so that I worry that like the Changmin version, as iconic as I can imagine it to be, will not surpass this because of how iconic this moment is. Because not like also the lyrics, my man, lyrical genius Changmin. See, this is why his writing style and his writing skill are so good that when he writes shit like I'm walking on water, you can call me Harry Potter, I'm like, baby, what happened? What is that? Get it out of the house. Because this is so good. This is so good. The lyric, the metaphor, first of all, the metaphor of being like, you are hallucination. I'm just seeing illusions of you because of how quick this one night stand went. Incredible. Incredible metaphor. I love it. I love it. And the lyrics are so good of them just being like, please, I just need to hit it one more time, please. It's so good. I love down bad songs like this. I love down bad songs like this. This song and like Chris's song, oh my god, I love down bad songs where you're like, please, baby, just one more time. I need you, come over once, please. Lyrically incredible, but also let's talk about Jungin. Jungin's singing. His vocals on this track are absolutely perfect, because especially because his last solo song was literally Hug Me. To go from Hug Me to Hallucination is crazy. That is a crazy discography that boy has, but I am so proud of him because I know he was tired. He was so tired. He was like, isn't he like 23, 24? He's 23, right? He was born in 01? Yes. He's the same age as Bump He's 23 now. And for people to still be like, oh my god, cutie little and your magnet, baby bread, him to be like, no. I'm a man, actually. And I'm gonna prove it to y'all by getting whorish on stage with the craziest song. And I respect them so much for that, because of what an iconic moment. This is what I want for them. This is what I want for them. I'm so tired of them being babied and being pigeonholed by being teens, by being stray kids. They're not. They're adults, actually. Let's move on. So I love this. I love that. I feel like this is such a good, large step in the right direction. It's also just an incredible song. It's an incredible song. Like, the song itself is so good, but then Jungin's performance, like, I cannot, like, I love Changbin and I love his rap songs, but like this song with the like sort of echoing, coming, it's just so good. I cannot imagine this song as a rap because it just feels like it's so haunting. I think that's the word. It's like the way he sings it is just so haunting, like the hallucination is haunting him. It's so good. It's incredible, and I love this song. And when I hear it live, when I see it live with my own two eyes, I'm going to be losing my mind. It's so good. It is just simply so good. And I love this song. It's, dare I say, is it my favorite Stray Kids song? That would be crazy. But also, before this, one of my favorite songs, also Maknae on Top. Anytime Changbin writes something for IN, it's gonna be pure fire. It's like a Busok Soon moment where you're like, oh, this is gonna eat. This is my favorite unit. Changbin, IN, favorite unit. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Jungin and Changbin, for this absolute masterpiece. Beautiful. Okay, next song, Youth by Lino. And he looks so cute in the thumbnail. I've never seen Lino styled like this, but he looks so good. Did he break his legs? Oh no! Incredible pop song. Incredible pop song. Lino, Youth, Unlock, incredible pop song. Okay, we simply must stop and discuss because this is exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. I don't mean to single Lino out because I think, again, I love Lino. I love this song. Let's start off with that. Love this song. What a good, fun, upbeat, poppy pop song with a good dance. Love it. We do not have enough of this in K-pop, which is crazy because this is what K-pop used to be. They used to be like, yes, upbeat, fun, bright pop song with a good dance. And we have gone back to our roots with this, and I love and respect that so much because this song is incredible. And I don't mean to single Lino out, but this is what I mean when I'm like, he's not a hip-hop dancer. And I feel like all of them, I assume, I hope, chose what their solo song was going to be to best show, like, their own thing. To be like, this is my vibe. I wanted to do something just for me. This is my vibe. This is exactly the type of music that I gravitate to and enjoy and what I think sounds best. And I feel like that's a very easy thing for us to all agree upon as a foundation for this argument. If that is true, then this is very Lino. And this is also just very Lino. Like, if you're also, like, listening to his other solo work, like, this is very Lino. Like, he makes poppy dance music because he's a dancer. But when you're watching him dance, do you think that's a hip-hop artist? No, you don't. You don't think that because he's not. He, in my mind, is, like, the perfect, like, definition of, like, an idol. Like, an idol and the idol songs and the idol dancing. Like, he dances like an idol. He does not dance like a hip-hop artist. And that is okay. That is okay. But, like, you can't put this boy in a hip-hop song and be like, get it, Lino? No! Let's not do that. Because I feel like also he does this so well. Like, this is so Lino. It's so bright and fun and poppy, and the dance is so cute and fun. And, like, he looks like he's having a fantastic time. And also, the way that he's styled in this music video, like I mentioned before, incredible. He looks so good. It's the best I think he's ever been styled. And which makes me worry that they're styling him differently, i.e. worse, to be more cohesive with the group and not to his, like, ideal. Because he looks so good, so cute. I love the way that they did his hair. I love the way that they did his makeup. I love the way that they dressed him. Like, he looks so good in this music video. And I don't think I've ever seen him dressed like that, which is crazy. Because I've been seeing his work for years. For years. Dare I say they need to be treating Lino better. Because what are we doing? So good. Such a good song. Cute, fun, upbeat pop song. I love, like, the cute little bingo music video. I assume it has something to do with the lyrics, maybe trying to, like, hold on or catch or, like, win youth, something like that. It's just so Lino, and I love it. And it's so cute, and it's fun, and it's poppy. And I feel like we need to do more of that, actually. But we need to go back and watch it with their words so that I may properly appreciate the greatness of the song. I love the way he's singing, too. It's so good. Incredible. 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 I love that song. And I just think it's so interesting that Christopher Bangchan did not touch this song. Because a thing that I have brought up, unfortunately, in other songs that I'm like, maybe Chris needs to get out of the booth. Maybe Chris needs to get out of the studio and let other people take a hand at writing their music. Because I think that it's hard to make music. Let's make that very clear. It's hard to make music. So to make, like, all of the songs on your album, to give it all the time and attention for all of the songs on the album to be the best that you can be, when you have, like, 3 albums a year, I feel like that's really, really hard. I don't feel like he needs to be doing all that. So when examples like this, where you're like, yes, you can pull from outside sources, you can get a whole different team outside of y'all to make a song and it can be so good. I hope that this shines a light into a different path that we can be taking with Stray Kids. Because I feel like we need other people making their music to help. We need other people adding to the soup for it to be delicious. I feel like we've just been adding the same things in the soup, and we're like, it just stays the same. That's why all the music has been the same time after time after time after time. As I've been saying, is that a big critique that I had is that like they've been putting out the same album for like 2 years now. And I've just been waiting for something different and something new. And I feel like this is it. We're tasting it. We're getting somewhere because we're letting other cooks into the kitchen to add new ingredients into the soup. And I love this song. This song is so good. Not only do I think that this song is incredible, I love that it's like an upbeat, feel-good pop song, basically being like, chase your dreams, do whatever you want, like the time's now to like seize your moment, seize your day. I also think that Lino sounds great. I feel like he's very underrated as a singer within this group, and I feel like that's also like a fault that I'm just realizing right now. It's like I've never been like, oh my god, Lino vocals are great. Perhaps it's because they don't give him enough lines. I know that that's like a big thing, is that everyone's like, why don't we give Lino enough lines, Christopher? Why are we giving Lino more lines? Because Lino's a great singer. This incredible pop song, and a way I feel like I can describe their dancing best that just clicked when I watched this music video again: boy band dancing. He dances like a boy band. He's dancing like he's in a boy band, which he is. But I feel like then you can't be like, oh my god, okay, One Direction, okay, Jonas Brothers, okay, Big Time Rush, get on that stage and like perform MC Hammer. Like, you're not gonna make them do that because that's not something that they can do. Those are completely different wheelhouses, and that's okay. But I think Lino does the boy band thing so well. Cute, good dancer, good singer. And I feel like this is a perfect example of all of his wonderful skills. And I love that we have given him this opportunity because I love this song. There's so many good songs on this album, or so many good solo songs on this album. I was just gonna say this is my favorite solo song. I don't know if I could say that because Hallucination and Railway are so good. But it's just Murphy. It's like, that's how good I think the song is. It's an incredible, like, upbeat pop song. I wish it was just like a tad bit longer. If it had like a bridge, it would have been number one, no question. I feel like a bridge would have eaten. No, the song's so good. I don't know. This song and Hallucination, and obviously Ultra, because I love my man. The song's so good. I love this song. Oh, incredible. They're so talented. Anywho, next song is my boy Hyunjin. So good. Love the piercings. I wish they were real. Oh, beautiful shirt they did. Oh, I love a crop top. I love a dance break. Especially for Hwang Hyunjin, I love a dance break. But you see, look at the way he dances. Also not hip-hop, but such a good dancer. Beautiful. Beautiful. I wish the music video gave a little bit more in terms of like style, creative direction like the other ones did, but this one is still good. It focuses on his dancing, and I think that's what matters. He's a dancer. Period. We love Versace. We love Miss Donatella. What a good song. What a fun Hyunjin song. I feel like that song was so Hyunjin. I feel like Hyunjin, out of all of the group, as little as people would anticipate that from him, because he's so, like, mainstream, like, editorial, like, pretty, and because he's, like, has the whole thing with Versace, he goes to all the fashion shows and something, blah, 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 blah. Like, I think a lot of people would think that he's just very, like, clean cut, but I feel like he's the most alternative member of the group. Like, when you look at him and you look at his style, he had the eyebrow piercing, he has, like, the long hair, he's had, like, a bunch of crazy colors. Like, I feel like if he was just, like, not in Stray Kids, you would look at him and be like, that's an alt kid. Like, the only thing he's missing is, like, more piercings and tattoos. But he just, like, is so of that vibe, so I love that his song is very much, like, my life is great, actually. I'm having a good fun time, I'm doing what I want, like, everybody's opinions don't bother me, because, like, life is so good. The world's on my side, love's on my side, like, I'm so up right now. And he is, because he's literally Hyunjin of Stray Kids. And then I love how, like, usually I hate an empty chorus, but it makes so much sense for Hyunjin, who is so, like, dance forward, to give him a lot of moments to dance. It's obvious, like, you have to understand that the song is made for the person. The song is just very Hyunjin. And I think he looks great in the music video. I love the little crop top. I love his little dancey moments. And I think it shows off so much of his strengths. Like, I think specifically, it doesn't show it off as well in the music video as it does in when you're just watching the stage of it. But, like, he's a great dancer. And I love that his whole, like, solo moment is mostly just dance. I would have loved, actually, if they leaned harder into the dance moment, similar to, like, what J-Hope has done, and they just give him sort of, like, a song in which he is singing on it, but, like, it's more so like an instrumental melody moment just for him to dance. For him to, like, have a full 3 minutes of just dancing, I would have loved that. Would have loved that. But it was great. I love Hyunjin. I love his new buzz cut. He's great. He's fantastic. He's it boy. And now we simply must move on. Not to steamroll over Hyunjin, but like, it's my man song is next, so I need to watch this music video actually. I haven't watched it, I've been saving it for this video, so I need to watch it right now. I'm literally so excited because I love Ultra. The stage with the compression shirt, ooh. Oh, okay, set aside. Okay, artistic direction. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Did they give him dark eye makeup like Batman? Oh my god, I don't have to put that on, sorry. And I think that people like to forget that Chocolate started as a dancer. Look at him. Beautiful. He's a dancer. I love him. Oh my god. I can't tell if it's the shadow of his bangs or if they gave him really dark eye makeup. Like Batman. I love how the ivies are connected to his jacket. Oh my god, they did! His eyes are red! Ugh, only the rain was real. And now CGI! Why do we have against real rain nowadays? Or maybe it is? Because it looks like there's things hitting the ground, but like the actual raindrops look really fake. I guess I'll have to watch a behind video. But it looks fake. Oh my god, he's the Hulk. Yeah, like the Hulk. Oh my god, I love how he also has a dance break by making it so good. Look at him! Ugh, beautiful. And beautiful, like, design. Now, if only this song was not 2.5 minutes. If only it was 3.5 minutes. If only we had a whole another minute of song. Wouldn't that be beautiful? But I do love the artistic direction. I feel like his and Chris's have the best. Beautiful. Banner, yes, this is a Hulk metaphor. Oh my god, slay. Short king, loves to be big and tall. I feel like they didn't shoot this dance break well at all because he's so dark, you can barely see him. And then there's so many wide shots, you can barely see him. Let me see my man dance in 4K. That's a good line. Now I wish they just went a little, like, campy and just actually CGI'd him to be huge. Like above the city. Beautiful. No notes. That is my man and I love him. And I think that not only is that song incredible, I think the dance break's incredible, I think his vocals are incredible, I think his rap is great, I think the lyric and the metaphor, mwah, beautiful. My only critique is that I don't see enough of him. I feel like the color grading was like really dark, like a lot of black and white and a lot of like dark greens. So you can't really see him. And then like, I feel like it made sense for Chris's because he was like literally a monster. Well, I guess they both do monster concepts. Slay. But I feel like his was like supposed to be like shrouded in darkness, where I feel like this one should have been a lot more like visible. I just wish I saw a little bit more of him in the music video. I feel like it was a little dark, I couldn't really see him. I wish I could have seen him more. But that's my only critique. I have very little to say because I think it's perfect, because that is my man and I love him and I think the song's great. Oh, we are almost to the end. That's so heartbreaking. Come on, see? Someone's song is 4 minutes. So what's up with everybody else? Han's solo song is next though. Han, Hold My Hand, I'm very excited. I love this song. It's just so rock. This is so Han, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so like punk, pop, rock. I love it. You hear the guitar? It's so good. It's just so like 2012 pop punk, like perfect. It's perfect and I love it. This is who Machine Gun Kelly thinks he is. Like a rapper, punk artist. Perfect. It's perfect. I love you, Ha-Ji-sun. Oh my god, an animated segment. This song reminds me, I cannot remember the name of the group. I think it's One OK Rock. They're like a Japanese rock group and they did a song with 5 Seconds of Summer and Han covered their song. This song is so dumb. It's so pop, punk, rock. I love. Once more with the words. I love this music video. It's so cute. I think it's also just the way that he's singing is so, like, punk rock. Love it. I love his voice. This is, how do you say, slut? It looks like an S/UT, but still. That reads a slut. Why you gotta shoot him like that? Beautiful. Beautiful, incredible song. See, again, I was about to say this is my favorite song, maybe my favorite solo song on the album. I can't even tell you. That's how good it is. That's how good this shit is that I can't even pick a favorite. Because this song is so good. Lino's song is so good. Chris's song is so good. Hallucination is so good. Chongwon's song obviously so good. I have shown myself though to be a very strong Han supporter, even though Chongwon is my bias. Alt forever and always. I just love Han so bad. Every time he picks up that pen, every time he steps in the booth, I know it's going to be the best thing I've ever heard because he never ever 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 disappoints. Everything he writes is absolutely incredible, and this song is no exception. I love this song. He's the only who's in the writing credits for this song. It's him and someone else named Vendors. But he lyric and composing credit, and he ate this up. Incredible song. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This one genuinely might be a front runner though for my favorite song of the solos because it's just so good. It is also just like the type of music that I love outside of K-pop. I love like a pop, punk rock sort of vibe, and this is just so well done. Like, did you hear the guitars? The guitars are so good. And that's another thing is that like I know that Stray Kids, their music like leans very electronic, but I just wish that they had more like live instrument sounds in their music. And I know that they like literally perform when they go on tour with a live band. It doesn't sound like it. Like, I feel like I should hear more instruments in their music, whereas I don't. Like in this, you could clearly hear like the guitars and like the instrumentation of it. It was so good. And I feel like you could hear the same thing on like Time Out. Like the also very similar sort of like punk rock sort of pop sound. You could hear the instruments so like well and clearly on that, and I feel like that's not a thing that I could ever like point out in a lot of Stray Kids songs where it's very electronic heavy. You don't hear a lot of instruments, and I think that's womp womp. I want to hear more instruments. But y'all, can you believe it? 2 hours of yapping later, and we have reached the final song. We have reached Seungmin's solo song. As we are, I'm so excited because it's 4 minutes. I've heard that this music video is something about baseball. Yes, because he loves baseball. He's a jock. Wired headphones, beautiful. Is the music video only 4 minutes because it's not all of the song? Is there going to be a storytelling break? I'm not against that, but I just wish that the song was also longer. You're running. Home run, you can do it. Oh my god, he's a real Troy Bolton. He's a jock and a musician. Can you believe it? From the top. With the words. Obviously vocals beautiful. He also composed the song. I'm so proud of him. So cute. There's a little mung mung at the bottom. Oh, I love it. Okay. Dare I say Han is my favorite song on this album. It's so good. Hovae is so good. Oh, Hovae is so good. But Seungmin's song, beautiful. Seungmin's song is beautiful. It's so Seungmin. It's such like a beautiful ballad, and I feel like his vocals, compared to the rest of the solo songs, are like the least like touched. Like, there are some songs where, like, Hyunjin's and Chan's where it's, like, really heavy on the auto-tune as, like, stylistic movement. I'm not saying anything about their ability. But I feel like Seungmin's sound like true, like, live, raw vocals. There's probably, like, a little bit done to it, but it sounds like almost what I would imagine you would hear, like, hearing it live. Like, pure live vocals. Like, that's, like, just what his voice sounds like. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't really get the storyline of the music video because I feel like people were talking about how, like, he had to like give up being a baseball person to like be an idol. I don't get it. I don't really know. But I like the lyrics. The lyrics are also really good. The lyrics are incredible. And I'm pretty sure I read that he was the only lyric person credited on the song. So why isn't he ever in the writing studio? That's what I want to know. Because this song, very well written. Very well written. Very good meaning. Like absolutely beautiful song. Good upbeat song about like trying your best and like why do I always feel like I'm the person always getting down on myself? I'm the one who's always feeling blah, 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 but then, like, you're there to support me, da, 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 da. Like, it's a very feel-good, upbeat song, and the lyrics convey that very well, very clearly, very strong lyrics, good rhyming. Why isn't he ever credited on the main title tracks? Like, because he's a good writer. That is not something that I knew about Seungmin. I did not know that he was a good writer. I don't think has he ever been credited? He has to have been. In the past. Credited on something. Let's look it up, actually. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, he has so many writing credits! Oh, well, these are pre-2022, which is why I haven't seen... Oh my god, he has no writing credits recently, which is why I don't know of it. Because I don't listen to anything pre-OT8. I refuse. Honey honey nigga she's the gachi boogie boogie if a coco dance groovy groovy. Wow, what a song! Piece of a Puzzle is great. He's credited on so many mixtapes. Oh my god. But this makes more sense. Yes, Stars and Raindrops, which was his last solo song. He was credited on Novel. He did Can't Stop and Waiting for Us. Waiting for Us is so good. Waiting for Us is so good. He needs more writing credits is my point. Why are none of these title tracks? Why isn't he writing on a title track? Because he's so good. Kim Seungmin, The Man You Are, absolutely incredible. Now, this album, if we consider it not just the title track as the comeback and the whole album as a whole, this is probably one of my favorite albums, probably since like Maxident. Just because the solo songs are so good. Chris's solo songs are incredible. Felix's is really good. Hallucination. Then we get Hold My Hand, which is incredible. Ultra, while I do love it, it's probably not my top 3. I do think my top 3 might be Han, Ian, and Sean, because those were so good and so gag-worthy. And I just feel like that has to do, again, with not being able to see my man in the music video. I feel like if there was, like, brighter lighting and I could just, like, see him, especially because there's, like, whole dance cuts. Like, that's another thing. Like, when Chris is doing the dancey sort of choreographed moment with the backup people, like, that's all well lit because you want to see that. The fact that it wasn't for Tommy really does upset me because, like, I want to see him dance because he's a great dancer. But it's a great song. Great song. I can't wait to see it live. I can't wait to see all those songs live. Oh, they're so good. Because I don't think they never did like their solo songs. Did they? When they went on tour? I don't think they did. Because those came out after, didn't they? They came out with Maxident or Skiz Replay. They came out with Skiz Replay, which came out after Maxident. Which means that since their last tour, they never performed those solo songs. Or at least not here. So I'm very excited to see these solo songs. I think these solo songs are really good. I still am not feeling very pro Walking on Water. I still feel like what I said stands. But like I said before, I like the song. So I will enjoy the song. But I still feel like I'm like, why are we trying to do a hip-hop moment when we're not hip-hop boys? We are punk, rock, pop boys. We are 5 Sauce adjacent boys that can also dance and rap. So like, why are we trying to do a hip hop moment when hip hop's not our thing? I'm not saying it couldn't be. I'm just saying in this moment, it was not. Not for me, at least, personally. I don't think that it was giving what it needed to give. But it's not bad. I do feel like Chick Chick Boom is still my #1 recent title track, but I feel like I like Walking on Water more than like La 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 or... See, I don't even remember their other title tracks recently because that's how little I listened to them. I know that La 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 was one, and then I just remember Case 143 and Ordinary. I don't remember whatever was in between Chick Chick Boom and La La La, or between La 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 and Maxident. Because I just don't listen to those songs. That's how little I listen to those songs. I don't remember their names. I don't remember what you could be talking about. I guess maybe it was 5 Star, All Star, 5 Star. Took. Yeah, don't like that song. The more I listen to it, the less it grows on me. I definitely like this song more than those songs. But I still don't think it's like... I don't think it's Stray Kids' best. I feel like it's a really good song. But again, I'm like, why Stray Kids? This album's also just super short. None of these songs... Okay, at least someone's song is 3.5 minutes. A respectable length. Why are all these all so short? The only other song that reaches 3 minutes is Bounce Back, which is so sad. That's why this album is so short. But I did yap about it for forever, so you know. I think it's a very strong album when we consider the fullness of the album. Not just the title track, not just the 3 group songs, but like the fact that we got these solo songs. These solo songs are great. Solo songs are absolutely incredible. Which is why I'm like, why are the title tracks or the group songs not giving, I feel like, as much as the solo songs? Because you would think that the title track could be better than the solo songs because you get all of the greatness of all of the members together. But then it's not. I would like for them to investigate why, because I feel like maybe it's because their sounds are so different. Like, even when you're like listening to all the solo songs, like nobody really had a similar sound to another member. They all did very different things. I guess the closest would be like Hallucination and So Good, and that is like sort of the Stray Kids sound. But I feel like if we were to incorporate every other member's like individual like colors and like their individual styles, I feel like it would just make the soup so much better. We're going back to the soup metaphor. The soup would be so good if we just appreciated and cultivated each of the members' individual sounds and individual strengths to make the group the best it can be. But I feel like the group is like almost its own member. We're like, we are all working with and for the group and not just for ourselves, where I feel like we can do both at the same time. Maybe, hopefully, perhaps one day. I like this comeback. It's not as bad as some of the other comebacks I've had to listen to. That's my hot take. But you let me know what your favorite song is. I think also perhaps, honestly, I think out of the 3 group songs, You is also my favorite. You was really good. But I do think Hot is my favorite of the solo songs. But you let me know what your favorite song is. You let me know what you think about the title track as a whole. Do you love this hip-hop sound for Stray Kids? I don't. I wish I did. That's the thing, is that I wanted it to be really good. I would love if they could eat up a hip-hop track. They did not eat this one up. They're still chewing. But maybe one day they'll eat it up, and I would love for that to happen. I now need to go because I have now spent 2 hours yapping about this album, and my evening plans that I mentioned at the beginning of the video are quickly approaching. So I'm gonna head out, and I'm going to dream and hope and pray and envision the day when I finally get to hear all these solo songs live, because it's going to be incredible. Is he wearing my 80s bomber jacket?